Welcome to Cart Rides with Micah. I'm here with Maggie Reiter, data scientist from Sunday. What? Is that Chris Tritabaugh?
Yeah.
Well, Maggie, let's talk about turfgrass and take a cart ride, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
Maggie, you've joined me on a couple ATC Double Cut episodes, so you won't be new to regular viewers of my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's right.
So what have you been up to this summer?
So I've been working at Sunday as a data scientist. We had a pretty good springtime, and now we're kind of transitioning into working on some AI and data science projects there.
That's cool. I've been dabbling with some of the stuff that we've been talking about, like comparing the climate and the suitable grass growing conditions at different parts in different areas. And I don't have a good solution yet, so I don't want to talk about that right now because it would just be babbling.
Okay, I have some draft notebooks to show you, though. I think I got a model for kikuyu grass.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that off camera.
Okay.
On camera, how about 11 months from now? Are you going to be, we're in Minnesota now, 11 months from now, you may be overseas, I heard.
Yeah, I'll be going to the ITS conference in Japan.
That's
Yeah.
the International Turfgrass Society conference, and what they call it is the ITRC, International Turfgrass Research Conference.
Okay, yeah.
I think this is the 15th. It's held every 4 years.
Yeah, so every 4 years, like the Olympics.
Yeah, it's like the Turfgrass Olympics.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to know that you're going to be there. There's going to be a lot of cool people there.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Have you been to one of these before?
Yeah, so I went to the last couple of them. One was in Denmark and one was in New York City.
Oh yeah, at Rutgers.
Yeah.
I missed the one at Rutgers.
Yeah, you miss a fun time. Yeah.
Well, what are you? So the conference is going to be in Karuizawa, which is in Nagano Prefecture, and
Okay.
it's a little bit high elevation place for a little bit cooler summer temperatures. It's a mountain resort area, basically, about an hour on the bullet train from Tokyo.
Okay, so we will travel and fly into Tokyo. That makes the most sense.
It makes the most sense to
Okay.
fly into Tokyo. Tokyo has two international airports, the Narita International
Yeah.
Airport and Haneda International Airport.
Okay, I want to spend a lot of time in Tokyo for the food and the shopping.
Well, you've picked a good metropolitan area to visit. It is my understanding that the Tokyo metropolitan area is the largest by population in the entire world, with I think about 37 million people
Wow.
in that area.
The population of Minnesota, the state, is like 5.6 million. So that's
Yeah. That's like six or
Yes.
seven Minnesotas.
Yeah.
And I can assure you, there are a lot of restaurants and shops.
Okay, great.
So are the dew points always like this in the summer?
This is quite refreshing.
Yeah, it sure
it's been-
is. Is that Cale Bigelow? So Maggie, what kind of restaurants and shops are you looking to, what is that called, patronize
Okay.
while you're in Tokyo?
Okay, let's do restaurants first. So
Okay.
I love all foods. Raw fish. That's what I imagine Tokyo to be. Raw fish, seaweed, salty. Like what else? What else is there?
Well, you can have that, but does the raw have to be only seafood?
What else?
Horse.
Raw horse.
Yes, I've had it.
Wow.
I've had it. Chicken.
Raw.
Well, it has a light sear.
Oh my god. Wait, you tweeted something about that recently? didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I saw that. Okay.
It's an
Okay.
acquired taste. I've had goat also, and
Okay.
goat was really difficult to get down.
Wow.
Whale,
Oh wow.
which is not a fish,
Right.
technically.
Okay.
There's all kinds of things.
Okay.
Yeah, but do you like sushi?
Yeah,
Do you like sashimi?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, for sure.
Well, I think that must be the best place in the world to have it, so I definitely recommend that.
Okay, good.
And shopping,
Oh yeah. So
electronics.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking of clothes. So Tokyo is known as like a cultural hub, and they have a lot of like vintage clothing stores.
Yes.
Of like incredible stuff you could never find anywhere else in the world.
I think so. I've got some friends. I have some good
Yeah.
friends in Japan who like to go to these shops, and
Yeah.
they like to buy Carhartt jackets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
in Japan, and they prefer to buy the vintage ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. So I want to go check those out. There's a lot of like old archival, like, you know, luxury fashion and things like that too. That's available there that you can't get anywhere else. Sneakers, you know.
That's cool. Well,
I do not wear a lot of these clothes, but I do want to go and like see what that is like.
well, I think that will be a great place for it. And I love going to Tokyo. It's great for food. It's great for shopping, and yeah, it's just a fascinating place.
Yeah,
So
I'm very excited.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
So, and the conference is not necessarily in this, you know, is it in like a suburb, would you say?
No, because
oh.
the bullet train goes really fast.
Okay.
It's the Japanese name is Shinkansen, and commonly called the bullet train by English speakers. And it, it's a 45 minute to 1 hour train ride.
Okay.
But because the conference is going to be so good, I would plan to go to the conference for 5 or 4 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And they do have single day passes. So the conference you can buy the full conference package, or you can buy single day passes. And then I would attend the conference. I would just add on extra days at the start or end of the trip.
Yeah.
And it's very possible to take a trip into Tokyo for dinner and back to Karuizawa.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
very possible. But when you're at the conference and there's people like Chris Tritabaugh who just walked through
Yes.
our video there, and you might want to talk with him. And there's a lot of people at the conference. I like to stay at the conference and talk with people, and I would just add on extra time.
Yeah.
But of course, it is possible to take day trips or an afternoon trip into Tokyo.
Okay.
But you're looking at probably $150 round trip train ticket, something like that.
Okay.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
why not just stay at the conference, add on extra days?
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'll do.
Cool. Well, I'm sure we have 11 months to plan that out. If you need any
I need to
advice,
do
just
some
let me know.
research. I need to do some research on where to go.
I'm going to guess Shibuya, Harajuku.
Okay.
Maybe
yes.
you've heard of those places.
Yes.
I think those are pretty popular for
Yes.
shopping. Ginza for new high-end stuff.
Okay.
And I think Harajuku for some of the boutique, maybe some of the vintage stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Well, I'm going to have to check out that notebook and see your Kikuyu grass model.
Yes.
Should we do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thanks for joining me.
You bet.